People ask me the question, is it actually possible to earn $100,000 from one keynote address, or is it possible to earn $100,000 in 60 or 90 days? And the answer is it's absolutely possible, and it happens all the time. But there are certain things that need to be in place as a speaker to make that happen. So consider this. Consider, let's say you're a coach, and your fees as a coach are, let's say, $10,000 for your program, which is not a massive fee for a high-level coaching program. Let's say it's $10,000. Let's say, for example, that you get on a platform or a virtual summit, and that you just wing it. You let whatever descends from the universe, and you start talking about how awesome you are, and you start teaching them all your stuff. And at the end of it, you say, hey, I have a coaching program, it's $10,000, and nobody signs up. That's likely the way that's going to happen. So what we need to do is we need to understand that there's a process, there is a structure, there is strategy in order to get an audience to the point where the audience might say, you know what, I want to talk to that one. So let's say you do a presentation on virtual and there's 100 people there. Let's say even one of those people come up to you and hire you afterwards. You've just made $10,000, and all you need to do is do that 10 times through a year. You've made $100,000. It's really simple if you know what to do. But the scary part is you can actually spend the entire year getting on the stages, getting on these screens, getting on these platforms, and not get a single sale because you're not adhering to the system. You don't know the system. You don't know the process. You don't know exactly how to get the audience to that outcome. This is why structure is one of the things that's so important as a speaker. We need to know what the structure is that can comfortably bring the audience to a buying decision. And then that makes it so much easier to monetize. Selling from the stage, first of all, those words are considered dirty words, but let's call it what it is. When you get on a stage, yes, you're there to serve, and part of your mission is to sell something, sell whatever it is you do. If you're not selling what you do, you are not in business, and you have no business trying to be. So I'm going to sell from the stage at the end, right? So we remove that connotation of those words being dirty words. We put into place a structure that works, a strategy that works, and now we just go out and we serve that audience. We provide value to that audience, and now we position ourselves as somebody they need, and now there's an exchange of services for money, and that's how we monetize. Now, if you're a coach, consultant, if you are an expert, a healer, if you're somebody that operates at real business level, a $10,000 client or $10,000 is not a big ticket item for us to sell. And I've done 6 figures in 20 minutes, and we do this all the time. Clients of mine do that all the time because our programs are much more expensive than that. If I go to an event and there's 500 people in the event and I get 3 clients, I've made over $100,000 right there on that day. So is it possible? It's absolutely possible. Is it likely? It's absolutely likely, unless you don't know the system.